I had some requests for some coyote stories. Also, if TikTok does go away, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube under Veronica Lightning Horse, so please share to keep these stories alive. Once, when the world was younger, Coyote had some babies. And as he watched his babies grow, he thought to himself, my babies are so plain. They don't have a beautiful singing voice like Cousin Wolf. They're not cute and fuzzy like Brother Bear's babies with their black fur and their little brown noses. They're not beautiful like Cousin Snake with the incredible markings on their backs. And he thought to himself, I want my babies to be pretty. So he went in search of how to make pretty babies. Well, he's looking and he's looking and he's looking, and then one day he sees deer coming out of the trees, followed by 3 beautiful little fawns with beautiful little specks, little white dots all over their backs. And he said, "Ooh, these are pretty babies." So he went up to Mother Deer. Mother Deer, how did you get your babies so pretty? They're just so pretty. They're not plain. How did you do this? Mother Deer looks at Coyote. She knew Coyote was a copycat. He was a trickster. Everybody knew this. He was notorious for it. So she thought to herself, I'm not going to tell him the truth. So she said, well, when they were little, I took them to a cave and I got some fire. And I built that fire up, and the sparks from that fire landed on the backs of my babies. And it made these beautiful little white spots. But they're my babies. Everyone has to be different and unique, you know. Oh, yes, Coyote said. We are all very different, yes. But crept away with the idea growing in his head. So, sure enough, he found himself a cave, got himself some fire, and brought his babies into the cave. And he built up the fire, and sure enough, sparks began to fly. He brushed them so that they would land on the babies, and the babies jumped and squawked. What is happening? I don't like this. It's hot. The smell of singed fur filled the cave. I'm making you pretty. Stay still. I'm making you pretty. Smoke began to fill the cave. Babies couldn't handle it. They all ran out of the cave, coughing, stinking, singed. But Coyote took them down to the river to wash them all off so he could see their beautiful white spots on their backs. But no, there were no white spots. Instead, they were all gray and brown and singed. Oh, poor baby coyotes. See, we tell this story not just for the children, but also for the parents. If we go around comparing ourselves to other people, or as parents, comparing our children to other children, we don't see what makes us beautiful. We don't see what makes us special. We tell this story as a reminder to love and care for ourselves as Creator made us. That there is a reason for how we are and why we are the way we are. It's up to us to find that reason. But we are uniquely made. Each and every one of us is special, no better, no worse than anyone else, just different. So find what makes you special. See what makes your children special. Honor yourself for how you were created and love yourself as you are every day, growing, expanding, and becoming the best version of you can become. Much love, relatives. Have a beautiful day.